Heyo, what's going on? What's up, everybody? It's a new week. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Last week of August. Then it feels like we're really into fall. Getting into September like that. All right, Tech Taquino, what's up? How you doing? K Froggy, how you doing? Miss Danny, good morning. Das Vagatron, what's up? Midnight, how you doing? Mox, Miguel, Grizz, Kerdats, Isaac, Matey, Tanae, Brohy, what's up, Brohy? Alex, how you doing? Took a month off? Nice. Welcome back. Don, how you doing? Are you doing WIC test system now? I don't necessarily follow any WIC test system, but sometimes I will look for that for entries. Sup, Cap? How you doing? I'm feeling pretty good. Sup for Davs Dev? How you doing? Riley, good morning. Here's the daily on NAS. Feel like gotta be kind of bullish in this. Breaking this little swing high here and retesting it, and that's held. So as long as we're holding like 600, 19,600. On the bigger picture, I'm looking for more upside. What's up, Critic? What's up, Golden? Golden's enjoying his 2 emoticons for being a member. He definitely doesn't need more of those. Anyone do anything fun this weekend? Saturday was Rachel's birthday. We had a good time. Went to the Art Institute. I'd never been before. What you gotta do? I mean, you gotta go if you're in Chicago. And went and saw the movie Dee Dee. And had a good time. What's up, Max? How you doing? Donnie toured around Baltimore with a bunch of friends. All right, nice. I've been to Baltimore once or twice. Flavio, morning. Doing well, thanks. All Rachel wants for her birthday is 500 likes on the stream. Can you give a birthday girl what she wants? Like the stream before we get going here, before the market opens. It's a good way to start off not only your week, but the day. So, thumbs up on the stream. You'll be blessed with 10 years of good fortune or something. Road to Funny, what's up? You don't trade London? Bro, come on. Why do I trade London when I live in the US Central Time? I get to trade the best market, the New York Open, without waking up at the butt crack of dawn. Midnight, you're still hungover. Bro, you getting trashed on Sunday night? I mean, you do you, man. You're still young. So Thursday, ended the stream green, turned red. Friday, I've just busted that, blew the perfectly good combine. I was up well over halfway on. Disappointing. Started again. Ended the stream red. I think it was down over 1,000. Kept trading and then finally caught a move and ended the stream green. So that's why you see, or not the stream, ended the day green. So that's why you see I'm up 1,300 from that combine. So I've been posting about it in the Discord, while I'm trading off stream. I'm in the Discord trying to keep people updated with what's going on. And that's a good place for you to talk trading. So ! Discord in the chat if you would like to join. It's free, of course. Just a good place to connect with other traders out there. And yeah, have a good time. Markets are open. Let's have a good day, y'all. For me, I would like to be a little more disciplined. I would like to take fewer trades. I mean, historically, my best days have 2 to 4 trades, sometimes 1 to 4. So, also on Friday, man, I think I took a similar trade. Yeah, the trade that put me up green on the day, I took that trade on my personal account with 3 micros, right? And so I'm sitting this trade. I'm in meetings doing other stuff. And I'm up decently on this. It seems kind of like my bounce, so I'm on my phone with the MotiveWave app, which is it's not great, but you can kind of see your position a little bit, and you can manage it to an extent. So I flattened the short I was in before it hit my take profit. All right, so I was like, all right, whatever. I'll grab this profit. It's fine. Then what happened was the flatten did not cancel my bracket order, so my take profit was still sitting on the charts as a buy order. So what happened, unbeknownst to me, was I went long at the spot where I initially wanted to take profit. So once we got down there, I've moved on. I'm doing other stuff with my day. And I come back to my computer. I'm like, wait, why am I up like $700 right now? And I looked at it. We bounced right around where I was wanting to take profit. And I took this long trade I didn't know about. And so then I killed it around VWAP for a very nice trade by accident. So that could have really hurt me. So I'm glad it went in my favor. And that's just a lesson to make sure you're always 100% sure you have no resting orders on the charts. I'm sure a decent amount of people in here have had orders on the chart they didn't know about and had little oopsies. So luckily, I mean, this one went in my favor, but it easily gone the other way. A little divergence here. NQ at the bottom of this little uptrend, or this little bounce zone here. So ES is already at its highs. Yeah, I know. What's weird, Grizz, is like the flatten button does give me issues, like with the trade copier, sure, running 10 counts, whatever. But this was just one account. And it's just, their app is just kind of lackluster, so. Oh well, I mean, I'm glad it worked out in my favor. But now, note to self, all right, if I hit flatten on the app, just make sure I don't have any part of a bracket order still sitting there. 'Cause, oops. Nice bounce up to VWAP there on NQ. Makes sense. You know, if NQ could find support down here, ES is already pumping higher. So it makes sense. That would have been a good buy, hindsight talking, but I do like that for a buy, especially when ES is already pushing new highs on the day on that candle, and NQ's coming down to support. To me, that's a pretty decent scalp long. What's up, Mr. Bond? How you doing? Brian, good morning. Retest the VWAP here. Got a little supply overhead on ES. A little 90-minuter. Okay. I like the retest of VWAP there. It's also a retest of Sunday Open. Christopher, good morning. Saw a little reject of 800 at the moment. What's up, Parshov? Good morning. Go long there. Well, see, if I went long there, I'd be stopping out right around here. So I'm okay waiting in the morning. You know, historically, I like to wait 15 minutes. And lately on the combines, you know, I've been trading a little sooner, and sometimes it's worked out, but other times you get chopped up fast, and then, you know, all of a sudden you're starting from down, you know, 600, 800 in the hole, when you could just be patient and wait for the market to pick a direction and then get your entries. I would say for NAS here, you know, if we give up the 50s here, I would look for more short side down to 670. Could just be chopping, who knows? DK, you're down 20% trading Forex for the month. Hey, I would give up on Forex, and I don't mean to sound rude, but I think futures are better than Forex. Come on over to the light side. Leave futures behind, or leave Forex behind. Come to futures. Maybe you're in a country where trading the same futures index I trade is not as simple. I don't know. I don't really know much about that, but I'm not a Forex fan. Okay, back up to the highs. What's up, Lavish? Good morning. Jumped in on a buy. Nice. Okay. Obviously you want to see 800 break and hold. Careful that you don't get caught in like a little. It's like maybe an ascending I don't know, triangle or whatever people call it. But when we start tightening up here, careful for like this, you know, that one candle down that can come get you. So I don't know if you see a sweep hot above and then it rejects pretty quick. I might look to take profit if I were you, but yeah. We could get a nice movement up. Bro, I'm international. I have to go with CFDs. Do you have to go with CFDs? I mean, what country are you in? Harshaw says check with Iron Beam and Rhythmic. Harshaw, where are you at? Are you in the UK? Don't remember. No, Sweden. Not in Sweden. That's golden. Kenya. Oh, Kenya. Trading from Spain? Okay. Don't really know. Spain's good for a Topstep and Apex, says Parshov. This is the kind of what I was talking about. Is just getting a little knife down candle. Roberto says, in Spain, I use iBroker. It's a Spanish broker with American and European futures and CFDs as well. There you go. You don't have to just trade CFDs, sounds like. Also has options on futures. All right. Well, there you go. That's what's great about joining a live stream and getting real-time input from other people around the world. It's pretty cool. So thanks, Roberto, for chiming in. Davis, good morning. How you doing? Here's the knife down. Interested to see if we continue to just bounce here back to the top of the range, or if this is where we actually slice and hold underneath. I think this gets bought up. I mean, longing this just a VWAP is like a decent little scalp idea. A little 30-pointer or so. But to me, it does feel like we might actually move lower. We have 716.5 is Globex lows. So I'll keep an eye on that to the short side. Okay, we wicked down, got bought up at the moment. I'm a little more interested in the short side for the time being. What's up, Twisty? How you doing? ES got VWAP right here. There's decent room to the downside. I mean, 690 Miguel is what I would look for as a potential little bounce spot. ES at its lows, also VWAP, and Q coming into its lows. Nice twisty. Sounds good. I'll try a short here. Topstep payout, yeah. Topstep pays out. They're best in the biz. Nice push. Yeah, Miguel, honestly, I don't think I've ever even heard stories about Topstep. I don't know why I've heard people say that before, but I've never actually heard anyone have an issue getting paid out from Topstep. Pay out super fast. So, pushing new lows here. I'm looking to get filled at the overnight lows here. Brian, thanks for the $5 dono. Appreciate it. He says, hey, Daniel, let's drink a beer. He is nothing if not persistent. You know, if you ever find me on stream, like maybe Saturday night, 9 p.m., and you say, hey, let's drink a beer, then I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. You know? Tomorrow's a chill day. Don't need to wake up early for the markets. Done for the day on any workouts gonna get done on Saturday. So yeah, let's relax. Let's crack open a beer. But when it's like Monday morning, 8:47 in the morning, I'm not sure you're ever gonna get me to do that. Even in my youth, I would not do that. Even in my youth. But I appreciate Brian. It's good little running joke we got going on. Bangkok Bear, 12 hours ahead of me. Practicing is paper trading better for practice? Yeah, paper trading is good for practice, and then once you feel like you have a strategy that that is profitable on paper, then I would try maybe very small size with real money, or do like a funding firm. Joe, what am I doing? Momentum. It's part momentum and like just everything else I normally look for. Like this was looking like 800 was topping out, right? We got the move to the lower area where I said, if we hold this, it's a good spot to bounce to VWAP for 30 points, or if we give it up, and it looked pretty weak to me. 1OP was bearish. Everything about it was pretty bearish. So for me, that's good enough for put risk on for the short side. So that's what I did. Pretty close to my take profit here. About 10 points or so. Very simple, easy trade to start things off. So would like to get the fill here. Same exact trade you took. Nice, Joe. ES is right at VWAP. It's like kind of a little triple bottom of sorts on ES there. So I might kill the trade early. I'd like to see the flush. Just continue. Yeah, there you go. Come on down. What are we doing here? Just one last push is all it needs. I'm gonna kill a trade there. Easy trade. Might as well just grab some profit while we slow down. I don't want to be a stickler for my take profit to hit. Well, there it is. It would have hit, but still a solid trade. Good way to kick off a Monday morning. What's up, Nelly? You're driving through the mountains this weekend and your songs kept playing in my head. This one in particular. Sorry about it. I should have just held from a take profit, honestly. But you know, we were seeing a little bit signs of resistance, and looking at ES, you know, I look at ES and I'm if it had, you know, nice solid close below VWAP, and we're still not at my take profit yet, I feel a little bit better about holding. But when we just keep kind of putting in wicks here, I think taking the profit's fine as well. But a nice trade nonetheless. We might get a little bearish trend day. Who knows? Like, this might be something we could sit in comfortably for a longer period of time. Let's see how this plays out. So far, a perfect bounce at overnight lows. That's why I was targeting it for my take profit. Because even if we continue a bear trend, it is likely to bounce here. And do I really want to sit in that? And maybe, maybe not. But I think I like taking the bag there. No, bro, he just choose Motivwave is an option on Topstep, so just select Motivwave. Monitor to use. In front of me, I have an ultra wide. I think it's a 34. And my other monitors are like 32s. They're 16:9s. What brokers does Topstep accept? So they act as the broker in this kind of deal. Now, maybe you mean platforms. They accept. There's a lot of platforms you can use with Topstep. Just go to their site. You can click on the start a combine or whatever, the start button, and then you don't have to check out, but you can look through the options. And there's pretty much whatever. Isaiah, Dan, just love trading with you. Got my first Apex payout this month. Took about 2 weeks for the money hit the bank. GG's, Isaiah. Well done. That's an awesome, great feeling. There's few better feelings out there than getting paid from trading when you've been working at it so hard, you know? So, well done. That's awesome. How exactly do you take profit? Well, you do the opposite of how you got into the trade. So if you sell to get in, then you buy to get out. Right? So I'm using bracket orders, which means I have a stop loss and a take profit every time I enter a trade. So that way, the parameters of the trade are outlined with orders. So if it goes against me, I'll stop out for a loss for a certain amount. If I am right, then I have an order to take profit where I want to take profit. So on a sell, when I'm short the market, I am going to have a buy order down here to take profit when it gets to a level I want to cover the short at. Hopefully that makes sense. Nice little test here, the opening wick. Yeah, Topstep removed the daily loss limit on Topstep X. Excuse me, Topstep X is what I saw. I don't know how I feel about that. Sometimes I'm frustrated by the daily loss limit. Other times it's a good thing, and I'm like, all right, well, good. Cut me off here before I blow this whole combine. So I don't know how I feel about it, really. I think it's a good thing to have the daily loss limit. But there's also a few times where I'm like, I just need like one more. Yeah, I feel like I need one more trade, but I think it's good to protect myself. So I don't, you know, I feel like it's a good thing to have though. Just help keep you a little disciplined. You know, it's forcing you to be disciplined in a way. Can't you set your own daily loss limit? Yeah, you can. Daily loss limit in Rhythmic? I don't know. Probably. I'm curious, what do you guys think? I could see us, maybe sweeping this a little bit and bouncing around 700, and just kind of putting in a little bit of a range. But I mean, obviously this could easily turn to a bear trend day too. Let's do a poll. I want to see what you guys think is likely to happen. Let's say NQ to 19. If you want, come to chat, check out the poll. NASDAQ to 19,660 or to 19,800 first. So you think we come on down, push the lows, get under 700, or do you think we bounce back up to the highs first? Curious to know what you guys think. I go with whatever Midnight says. He's got the prophecy. Boof. On Topstep, you need 5 days of $200 plus to withdraw once you have a funded account. And then you can withdraw up to 50% of your balance. So when I pass 150K and I get the XFA, they're going to start me at a $0 balance. And then, you start building on it from there. And let's say I make $2,000 across 5 trading days. I can now withdraw $1,000. Say I make $8,000 across at least 5 days. I can withdraw $4,000. We got news? It's a pretty light news week, I believe, but maybe there's something coming out here. I don't have any red folder news. Joe, you say it'll be a random outcome and just follow the volatility. All right, Joe. Just doesn't want to make a guess. After how many days you can withdraw 100%? I think it's 30 days. I use Financial Juice. Shangdi, Financial Juice. Impossible to predict? Yeah, it's not impossible because you have a 50-50 shot. It's just for fun. I mean, I'm not putting your bankroll at risk here, Joe. It's not like gun to your head, buy calls or puts right now. It's more like for the sake of engagement on a live stream. What do I think? I think it's a decent bounce spot. I would prefer to see us like do a peak below and then buy up, like a little sweep down here and then up, and then I'd try that long. Because this is overnight lows that we bounced at, and I would like to see us just sweep that, and then play a bounce probably to 50, 750 or so. But maybe, it's quite possible we just turn into a more of a bearish trend day too. But there's a little peak below. Let me just mark this here. This is overnight lows. I've had some issues with motive wave drawing lately, but there we go. All right, so this is a lot stronger of a move than just a little peak below so far. This other spot I was looking for a little bounce is around here too. When is Nvidia earnings this week? I don't remember. Let's see. Thinkorswim says it's on 28th, Wednesday. Okay. Maybe it's after close on Wednesday, I assume. Chucky Fresh, not saying there's a correlation or anything, but I like the stream at the beginning, and I'm green on the day. Just saying, guys. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that. You're not alone. That's for sure. Let's see, where did I short at? Yeah, short at 50s. Man. It's a pretty good entry, if I do say so myself. Also heard Dan would be shirtless, but it hasn't happened. I think that's the voices inside your head saying that. I don't think I ever said that. Doesn't sound like me. The old Dan would have ridden it? I don't think so. I think the old Dan would have taken profit at overnight lows, right? I was front running it by a couple points. I would have just been very happy to have my profit target hit. I was pretty close to that happening. So, and that's about as following my plan, and there's nothing to be upset about if that happens. Chris. All right, guys. I mean, we got a nice downtrend cooking here. My short target would be around here. We have the 50 daily moving average, 690 demand. So if I was short, I am watching to make sure that this isn't just a sweep and then a buy up. And then my ultimate target would be down here in the 60s probably. If it is just a sweep lower and a buy up, a sweep of overnight lows and a buy up, then I would be looking for a long entry. What's up, Griffin? How you doing? 5 minute on Nasdaq's poppy. To me, it looks more bearish, actually. I mean, I do like that little hammer candle, but to me, this still looks kind of like it might just push right back down. And again, I like the idea of a sweep below and a buy up, but it just, to me, looks like we're going to move lower here. I feel like sells up here would be good. Might be worth it for me to give it a shot. I don't want to get trapped, right? It just looks heavy still. The buying volume was not that great. ES is under VWAP now. Wish I would have gotten a little higher, but I am short again, so let's see. Let's see if this can play out here. Nice Grizz, up 1200, calling it a day. Fair enough. I might kill this. Might not. I mean, I do have demand down at 657. Next, Warren Buffett. Good morning. All right, there's the lows. Wow, huge flush. I got Phil right there. All right. That surprised me. I glanced at my other monitor for a split second and I just see the waterfall. All right. Cannot complain about that one. I thought I was going to maybe sit in that for a little longer, but no, that was a very fast flush. Okay. Easy money. All right. That was just that. Yeah, that really surprised me. I guess there's no news that I know about, so all of a sudden, just a ton of volume came in. You see that volume down here, guys? That's I don't know what happened, but there's the 690 demand. Very nice. All right. The break of that low. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Shit. All right. I mean, right now, I said going into the session, I want to take fewer trades. Right now, I'm 2 for 2 on 2 pretty nice trades. I'm not sure I really want to do anything to screw that up. Well, I mean, market's only been open 39 minutes, but man. All right. Sweet. What's the split with Topstep? Topstep, so they'll pay you out the first 10,000, unless they've changed that. I think it's the first 10,000. And then from there, it's a 90-10 split. But you keep the first 10. Roger says, don't trade for the next 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and let you gives you a mental reset and forget that you're on a win streak. Yeah. Yeah, really debate the next trade. Yeah. Don, I just started this combine on Friday, and I need to make 9,000 to pass. So I'm at 2,600. So you can do the math there, because it's about a little less than a third of the way through. I don't have a 50K combine, but like these all need to be reset. I would consider, I don't know. I don't really want to pay for a reset. I'd rather wait for my monthly rebill. But to not give money back on my 150K, maybe. I could trade my personal account. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe some micros on a personal account. Does that sound fun? This is an account I have with Edge Clear. I took a little bit of I got paid out from Topstep in the winter, and took some of that money and put it into, took that money and some of my own money into an Edge Clear account. So this is my personal account now. Okay, well, on through demand here. I don't really have much below here. I mean, what is there? 592? Notice that you win a lot more on sides trades. What do you mean, Boof? Yeah, that's, I call it, like if I'm, I call being offsides is like when I just, usually it's like at an inflection point where it's like, I'm either looking for the break, and if I'm wrong, we are definitely bouncing. It's like a very like kind of a 50-50 spot where you just think, something's going to happen pretty directionally, like done with chop. And so when I'm offsides, I pretty much, I just picked the wrong direction, essentially. You mean trend? Oh. Following the stronger trends to try and catch top out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Following the trend would have a higher probability, right? I like this. That was a nice little break and retest of the 50-day. And we are moving lower, ladies and gentlemen. Market's only down 0.8% though. ES is pretty much flat, like 0.09%. So it's definitely tech is dragging things down here. Short from low of daybreak. All right, Joe. Good luck. Nice job, Matt. $1,500 in a new 50K combine. It is nice when it happens fast, isn't it? Honestly, that's what I love about shorts. They can just play out so fast, it seems like. You know, the stair step up, elevator down. I love catching waterfalls. Man, catching that one was beautiful. Bro, hey, if you want to support the channel, just signing up through my link helps support my channel. But I don't have a code. I'll have to ask him for a code. But just that link will help support the channel. Appreciate it. And good luck on your combine. All right, so back to that poll. I should have closed it. We hit our target there on the short side. So 70% of you were right. It did come down to 19,660. And I don't know how many of you did that after we hit it because I wasn't paying attention to the poll, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Did Topstep stop doing resets? What do you mean? Like for the free ones, the fire drills or something? Is that what you mean? Because you can still reset your account whenever you want. Yeah, the fire drills, I don't know. I don't really, obviously I'm here, so I'm not watching their stream, but. Okay, so from Friday. Here's what happened Friday around this level. One bounce there, and then we did sweep it and move lower and bounced off of 591. All right, so a nice move down to 608. Again, I think we just had the only thing down here was Friday low, 591. I don't really have any demand. I could look again, but I didn't see any this morning. $22nd, is that Thursday then? Thursday low. Frostbite, you want to know how my short did with views? It's not that interesting for people. Actually did well. So it was minus $3,000 getting slapped by the market. It's ranked 2 of 10 and has over 6,000 views. So people like seeing me lose, that's for sure. They made 78 cents. So I'm crushing. When am I uploading a new trading video? Everyone asks me that like daily. I don't know. I really don't have. I don't have anything I'm in the middle of working on. I just I don't know. I love doing the full full length normal videos. I've just been, you guys know what I've been doing. Just been working on this, working on getting better and live streaming in front of you guys. So I mean, obviously I could do a greater update of. I don't even think I did a video about. Maybe I did actually. I haven't really done like much of a trading update for 2024 yet. So, Joe, you're looking for a long, nice. All right, Miguel, have a good one. Glad you made some points. Still looks pretty bearish. I don't really know where a great spot to sell short would be. All right, we make our way back up to the 690 demand, where the 690 demand started. We might be into some inverted head and shoulder territory. Hey Daniel, saw you called short last week on Friday just before you went off the market, sold off. Yeah, well, I traded it just off stream. I post about it in my Discord and stuff when stuff like that happens. Mateo, sorry about that. You can't. Yeah, it's not good to be too much of a, wanting like a clean 400 or whatever. Just round up in your head. It's all good. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember, but when Trades by Matt, had when he was trading his 20 accounts and had his big red day, it was like it started by him like wanting an extra. I forget what it was, like an extra $100, $200. It was something like so little, and then it turned into like a negative 90,000 across the 20 accounts day. So it's just like one small little line of thinking that led to like tilt. Frostbite, just look at the Streamlabs links, man. Streamlabs is my bot, so anytime you post a command, Streamlabs is going to respond. We might get, I mean, I could definitely see us bouncing up to this this magic zone. It's like a gap where value was once like cool, and then it became like fair, and then there was just like wicks and stuff, and then a big candle, and it's just like a magic zone. But we could get into you know, a little inverted head and shoulders territory, maybe a little bounce up 680s, something like that. Need the trend line. Which one do you? I'm guessing your trend line is probably like that. So Joe, you're looking for, yeah, pretty much 75 maybe. Is there value there as well in the magic zone? I mean, here's what I'll say about the value is it's really fair there. Why is the value fair there? Well, let me explain it. Well, you see, there's like wicks, right? And like a big candle, and the wicks are on either side, and there's like, for some, it's just like really fair there, okay? Just trust me. You know, like my least favorite one to have is an unfair gap, because it just makes me feel worse about myself. I already think the world's unfair, and that gap just confirms it. So. Can you explain it in posse terms, please? All right. Pretend like you have 3 2-liters of Faygo. All right. And one is on its end like this. The other one is like next to it and overlapping a little bit upside down. No, upside. And then, yeah. And then the other one is upside right and also overlapping. And then the amount of Faygo between the 2 bottle caps is the amount that you can drink if you want to short. It's that simple. A lot of people like to overcomplicate the market. It's really quite simple. Emo Steve's not in today. He's I don't know, crying into his diary somewhere. I don't know. A lot of people ask me like, why don't you trade these fair value caps? And I say I would like to. The problem is Edge Clear, if they see me trading, they're gonna see my order, and what they're gonna do is front run it with greater size, and I won't get filled. And they're gonna make money on my trade is the thing, because they know like whenever I place a trade, it's gonna be a winner, so they better hop on. And so otherwise I would do it, but you know, just the brokers are kind of out to get me. So it's hard when you're on top. You know, everyone's coming after you. Everyone's trying to take down the king. That's why I can't trade live. It's just it's a burden. Alrighty. Pretty close to Friday's low. Did I get kidnapped yet? the thing is, one time these market makers, they kidnapped me and made me sit in front of a desk and trade to make them money. Because they're like, you are so good, we must learn from you. We can't make money being, you know, market makers. We need directional trades from the guy who invented these algos. So, how was your wife's birthday? It was good. We had a good time. All right, there's Friday Low. Do you trade well at gunpoint? No, they let me go. Like, never mind. You are terrible, sir. Mateo, yeah, I'm just being facetious here. How much drawdown they gave you? They gave me 10 million. I lost it all in one day. They're like, well, we're certainly not buying your course now. And I was like, you just did. You got scammed. Thursday lows next. Nice bear trend day so far. Pretty good. Bro, if you go through the chatbot, it'll eventually, you know, connect you. But that's how you do it. You submit the request through the chatbot, and then it'll get to them. What's the issue you're having? Is it just a question? Thanks, Andrew. Glad you like the music. Exclamation point Spotify. I just have it on shuffle, so it's not any special. No, exclamation point music. Sorry, not exclamation point Spotify. Exclamation point. Thanks, Martin. This song is called "Could Have Been Something." Nice push is lower here. Let's go back. Let's look at my. Let's look at these cells here on the old combine. Makes the first one. These trend days always make your first trade feel so piddly. So short of 54, which was something you could have really held all morning. Never came close to any sort of stop out. And then I shorted 708. And we're down at 55s. 555s. So pretty nice move. Pretty good. Good stuff. How many likes to shave to a baby face? 800. I don't want to do it. Yeah, the song that shows the current song is playing. I could do that. I had it set up before when I was trying something else. I could do it if enough people wanted it. I just would want it to be out of the way because this is trading focused, so I could probably put it right above this little Topstep, the yellow Topstep promo thing, because right underneath the 15-minute chart, I could probably put something there. I'll look into it. I have a really busy next couple weeks, so I won't be able to probably do anything new like that for a few weeks. Just too swamped. You know what's interesting? I feel like VIX is, I don't know. I expected a little bit more out of VIX today. I mean, it's up 1.26%. Kind of would expect it to be a bit higher here, considering where it was at in the yesterday. Yeah, or not for yesterday, but Friday. We're well past Friday's lows, but we're not close to the highs on VIX. So there's some little divergence there. Feels like we're down so much, yeah, but it's only, I mean, it's only 1.18%. And again, ES is down negative 0.2 with barely anything. Yeah, you're right. ES definitely has more to do with it. Oh yeah, there's a lot of divergence there. I didn't even realize. That explains it. It's just maybe a little rotation. All right, so there's Thursday lows here. Yeah, I could concur, Chris. Yeah, I stand corrected. Eugene, I hope you're trading with paper money. When are we next changing contracts? September. September, it'll move to, what is it, December then? Is that right? Yeah, December. I hate rollover too, Grizz. Yeah, it's annoying. All right, you guys are talking about the Dow close to all-time highs. Here it is on the daily. Pretty much right there. It backed off a little bit, but I mean, why am I not trading? Jasper, I already took 2 banger trades. Combine up 1,300. I'm not in a rush to take any shorts at the moment. We already came down to my 2 other levels that I found to mark. I don't really have a whole lot more, which is good. I mean, there's not a lot of resistance to the downside. It's a path of least resistance going down. See how easily we slice through Friday's low? It's a freaking 1 minute. It's not, we didn't even freaking hesitate. It's a strong break of Friday. Think we push 500? Certainly possible. I would like to see if we get a little bounce here, though. Yeah, reversal long. Yeah, Midnight Joe. I would like to see that play out. See if we can engulf on a 5. I wonder if it makes sense to take the long on ES. If you're playing for a reversal. Let's see if we hold this. And Q kind of held up pretty decently there. Might take this. It's actually pretty low risk, so I'm gonna stop out. Hang on there, buddy. Wait for me. Probably stop out at 24. Ooh, that's actually 33 points. That's a lot of points. I forgot. There was a setting to turn on the buying from... Where was it? Options? Rooting for a V-shape? No, I don't think it'd be a V-shape recovery, really. I mean, maybe just off the bottom, but I don't think it's gonna be that. I'm not anticipating to be like a lot of strength out of it because I don't know. So I do have a limit order here to buy at 39. Definitely risky, counter trend. But sorry, but it's going down? Yeah, maybe. You might be right. I wanted it to kind of break a little higher, the structure here. I'm gonna pull it. I don't really like the 5-minute close. It's kind of a weak little close. I mean, I picked 37-ish. That'd be where I'd be most comfortable trying longs. But with this structure, it doesn't really even look that good, so I'll just step aside. More downside ahead seems reasonable. I thought like when I was looking to place the order, like around here, if we do a little consolidation and get these little wicks that come in lower here, I don't mind putting risk on, and then as we consolidate, like a lot of times we'll be consolidating with me in profit. So if I'm in down here and we're gonna just chop around and I'm looking for a little bit of a bounce, I'm cool getting in at the bottom of this range, looking for a little wick to fill me. And then, you know, then as we're chopping around, I'm in the green, you know? And so it's easy to either leave risk on and wait for this to play out, or if I don't like it, I can kill it for at least break even, if not a tiny bit of profit. So that was my thought there. But yeah, it's not really, the volume's low. It doesn't really seem like we at the moment have the oomph, but all right, let's see. I still like to see us bounce up here. There's a nice push. What's up, Maul? How you doing? You think volume on index is irrelevant, Joe? Well, I think of it more as so like, do I really want to be like, we look at some of these like mornings we've had, some of them have been like really low volume, and sometimes it just leads to really choppy stuff, like a lot of back and forth action. Like Friday was pretty whipsawy, whereas if we have at least you know an average volume, then it feels more like it just feels a little bit better to be trading in. Biggest single trade. A couple weeks ago, I had a 370 points, something like that. Small size, so it wasn't the biggest dollar trade, but it was the biggest point wise. I don't want to take this long, guys. Not a lot. I mean, I'd probably just trail with my stomp, but I don't know. Yeah, I was on NQ, yep. It's NQ with 2 micros. Don't do it? You think this entry's too high, Joe? Yeah. You said it wasn't a mini. Well, I just knew. Yeah, I mean, did I think about that? Yes, of course. Because if it was a mini, I'd be like, man, that's like a. I don't remember how much. I mean, I could figure out the math there. It's what was it? About 3. I think it was 373. That was 20. $7,400 on an account I started with $5,000. So that's like well over 100% gain on the account with one trade. Yeah, I thought about it, but I was also like, man, that'd be nervous to hold. That'd be hard to hold. Nice midnight, nice trade, nice hungover trade. This still to me looks like we're bull flagging here. But ES is it's mild divergence there on ES. The one's going well. 2 for 2 on the combine. Nice bounce here. Nice bounce. I decide whether to go with a market or a limit. Well, if I think we're in a little bit of consolidation and I want to get in before the breakout, I usually do a limit order. If we're just moving and I want to get in now, you know, I just mark it in. But like if like I'm saying, when we're in this little bit of consolidation and I think a bounce is likely, I'd rather limit in at the bottom of the range than just get in up here. Because if we continue to chop, every time we pull back, I'm just like, ugh, I'm in red. You know, it's just more comfortable to sit when you get in really, really good. It's more comfortable to sit in a little bit of drawdown, or a little bit of chop rather, because you won't be in drawdown. Dr. Derp, all good. I mean, most people say stuff and they're wrong, and they don't ever say, I was wrong, I shouldn't have said it. They just say, well, it's because of blah, blah, blah. So at least you just own it when you're wrong. That's fine. You know, everyone's just doing their best. Jasper, I'm a little bit more than a third. I think I'm a little bit more than a third of the way there. Or, sorry, a little bit less than a third of the way there. Here's the, I'll flip over here real quick to Combine 52, 152.6. I got to get to 159. Here's the trades. Just short 754. Took, I don't know, a little less than 20, or no, a little bit more than 20 points. Shorted 708. Took about 43 points. So that was those trades. Why don't you leave your lives up on YouTube? I do. They're just on a playlist called live streams. Midnight, you eating good on this reversal? Joe, you taking profit? There's the trend line, Joe. I'm assuming that's where you were looking to take profit if we slow down. Well done. Nice trade. Beautiful. Beautiful. 5 contracts. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. We love to see it. This is one of those situations where I was talking about ES. Maybe ES is better to long. No. It's one of those where you're like, I should have just longed on NQ. ES is always like that for me. Oh, guys, this is, I forgot we're at our special gap here. So watch out for whatever is going to happen. We're either going to go down or up. So just be careful. Shorter Dow too. That's interesting. Just shorted Dow and longed Nasdaq as they, you know, Dow moved off the highs and Nasdaq moved off the lows. Well done. I still, I mean, we get this is an IB low retest here at 10 a.m. I mean, I'd be kind of interested to see if we get back in here. I should just long this, Joe. It looked good. It still looks pretty good to me. I'm like a little tempted to take it right underneath IBL. I guess I'd be okay getting in around 88. We can get a little pullback. I don't want you to lose money. You know. I mean, I'm not trading the combine. I'll keep that bag. If something looks good, I don't mind taking it. No risk, no reward. There's IBL. IBL, initial balance low. First hour range, essentially. So the bottom of the range. Midnight, what's your entry? You were in at the very bottom. You were in at the. Did you get in the teens or the 20s? Called it to a T, man. All right, back into opening range. I'm gonna take off my order there. I think we're still looking pretty good to the upside. It has turned into a V bottom. Call it to a V. Yeah, that's funny. And now you got long at 25s. Damn. Going for a 100-pointer. Paper cuts, you got it at 20 and a quarter. Very nice, very nice. A little jelly. So this is the IBL test. We had a nice waterfall from there earlier. All right, Midnight. Well, nice trade. Very nice. 80 points, maybe more. Well done. It's a nice little bag on NQ for being hungover. I am looking for a little bit more upside. But I mean, if we do rotate lower, this makes a lot of sense. But I would look to see like the 80s hold here. Yeah, I'm looking for like the trendline retest, Joe, too. I don't think I'm not sold on shorting it, but it is fairly safe. Yeah, fairly cheap. Stop out at the, what, 18? So about a 14 point. Move up. Okay. 22 point risk. I like the idea. Shorten there. But I think I'm too late. Okay. So we're into the 80s. I'm looking for this trend line to hold. To the other side now. But I don't know. This could be the next leg lower, or at least, and maybe we put in a higher low somewhere. But we could easily do something. Come on down over here. So I'm gonna wait and see. See if we can hold 80s. Get back into the initial balance. Main sources to learn about trading. I watched YouTube videos. I was in Discord group. I was in a bunch of different Discords. Did Carmine's investor trade course, which I really liked. I liked Carmine's Discord. I learned a lot from Carmine and Dylan over there. So, yeah. I'm gonna put a little risk on here. Put a little risk on. I'm gonna see if we can break the trend line. If we come down to retest it, I'll just and there's support there. I'll hop out, but I am looking for a little move lower here. It's 3 micros, so pretty small size. I do show my trades. This is the first trade I've taken on this account this morning. My other 2 trades are on the Combine, which you could rewind and watch. They're right here. Look at the screen. There they are. All right. So we did actually hold 80s, which I said I was looking for. So, yeah. Let's go either way, really. I mean, every time I can do that, but I mean, this for sure feels like either we get a nice leg to the downside, or we're back into balance and then maybe a little chop. Still not funded before. It's just that I've been funded before. Like oftentimes I trade better with a personal account. When do you choose micros instead of minis? If it's, I mean, on this account, sometimes I do trade minis on it, which is way over leveraged because it's a small account. But really for this account, staying in the micros makes a lot of sense. And if it's not an A+ setup, Not even, you know, this I would not even call an A setup really. Just based off this price action. Normally I like an IVL retest, but I'm not overly convinced with it. So sizing down to micros makes a lot of sense to me. I don't look at risk as a percentage really. I don't really do it that way. What's up, Sharon? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Volume really dried up since 10 really. Right? Yeah. I was looking worse, but I had it too small on my chart. Honestly, it looked really bad, but yeah, it's okay, I guess. All right, so we might be back into balance here, so I may just be offsides here. I think I'm gonna kill it a little early. You're welcome, Dr. Dirt. Feels a little bullish. I mean, it's choppy, but I feel like we might have a little juice to the upside here. I am just interested to see if this little double top holds here or not. Do you ever have an aha moment when it comes to trading? I've wondered that a lot about other traders. I did have like this flip where I don't know. It was like around where I passed the combine the first time last year, and I was just like, I don't know. It just was like proof that I could do it, and like I expected, you know, I expected myself to make good, profitable decisions. Like, I don't know. Let's see. I think really just trying to focus on like what prices tell you more so than like whatever you want to happen, you know, is you have to put that aside a little bit and be like, okay, am I just wrong here? Being willing to like just cut a trade early for a loss. That was kind of hard for me because I didn't want to take losses. So getting more comfortable with losing, you know, reading best loser wins was helpful in that. But yeah, it's just kind of like a little myriad of things. What about you, Grizz? Yeah, Dr. Derp, they said they're doing a 20th anniversary tour for the Postal Service album. What I realized was when I saw Death Cab in May, the last time I saw them was like 19 years ago or something. And I was like, holy shit, I'm old. I was like, I saw them, the last time I saw them, yeah, it was like 19 years ago. I was like 17 at the time. I was like, okay, I feel old. All right. Nice move lower here. I don't want the 80s to hold anymore now. They can feel free to break whenever they want. This is my personal account, Jeremy. Yep. Leonard, what's up? Greetings from Germany. Hello, wie geht's? This is a very live and very personal account, everybody. I haven't traded this one on stream in quite a long time. This is through EdgeClear. You know, an EdgeClear set up through Iron Beam, so yeah. All right, Grizz, your aha moment, your biggest moment when I got my first payout. I was just under 1K, kind of just proved, it was just under 1K, kind of proved to me I knew I could do it because I was skeptical for the longest. It was the cutting out the dumb, yeah. Right there, margin requirements higher. You can request 10% margins, that's what I did. What's up, Niels? V-Gates to you. For EdgeClear, I believe it's like maybe $1,600 for one mini of NASDAQ, I think. I kind of forget a lot of times, and then it'll just tell me if I ever get a little offsides by dipping into margin too much. I'll be like, no, you're done. Like if you look at EdgeClear, if you look up EdgeClear margins and they seem high, you can lower them to 10% of that amount. Well, we're back up now. They may come and get me. Don't really like how this 5 minutes gonna close. So let's see, bullish looking. Sharon, I start streaming 10 minutes before the New York session opens. So in Central Time, it's 8:20. Eastern Time, 9:20. I think it's going to come get me. What do you guys think? Well, it didn't. I think it wants a piece out of me. I think it's going to come get me. I think we're going to move higher now. When I started Mango Street, were your plans to make it a job, or did you just post videos on YouTube because you like the hobby? It was to turn it into a business. For sure. I was working as a motion graphics artist for this little startup, which was started by 2 YouTubers. I'd never heard of them, but and I learned that people were like doing it for like a living. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Are you a working photographer? I don't no longer do. I mean, my wife and I have done weddings for a long time, done some freelance stuff. I don't do those kind of gigs anymore. I like working from home instead. I like working from the internet instead. I don't live off my profits, Leonard. No, I don't make enough trading. I kind of want to kill it. I don't really like sitting in this. But it's just this is held 3 times now, so I feel like it's still worth just letting it play out, you know? Is this month profitable? Yes. But like it's when you're doing the funding world, it's a little hard to answer these questions because it's all about getting payouts, and I haven't had a payout. But my personal account, I'm up on my personal account this month. What's up, buddy? There's a dog at my feet. All right. Finally out of that one. It took forever sitting around, and we're back into balance now. So that's a nice, strong move there. It was a little too strong. Now look, I've had 2 payouts on Topstep. I've gotten payouts, guys. Thanks. Kind of want to try this long, but I don't want to sit in any garbage. Let's see, it's 10:25. All right. There's maybe one last trade. All right, I'll try this long here. Stop under 600. I think it's gonna come get me, huh? Almost. Let's try this account with $5,000. Sorry, I'm trying to do a few other things at the moment. Now, Christian, I have not withdrawn from this. I'm trying to build it up. I don't really want to withdraw from it for a while. I'd rather build like, you know, like 20K or something than just take out a few thousand here and there. But I don't know. I might change my mind about that. All right, stop that. I'm gonna go ahead and call a session. 2 losses there on the personal, on that chop. 2 wins there on the combine. I got a lot to do today, so I'm gonna get going. But hope you guys have a good rest of your session, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on stream 10 minutes before the market open. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.